Hello there. Yes, you are listening to a different voice, and that's the reason why I didn't come on for the last 2 weeks. I lost my voice. I have a really bad cough, and kind of my throat passage is constricted and stuff like that. And my voice is really important for me because in my business I use my voice. All right, so let me use my lesson, that what I've learned, so-called lesson, what I've learned that caused this problem. It all happened sort of, I was away for a few days. There was the Chinese New Year thingy. I think I went away on the 4th day, and then my throat started feeling really dry and constricted, and before I know it, on the 2nd day, the 3rd day when I'm away, I started sounding pretty husky like now. And then eventually the cough came and my voice was gone. So I tried to take whatever denser, whatever drugs, which I always believe that I will not take drugs unless I haven't got a choice. So I took the drugs, it got a little bit better, but the voice was not good. Then the bulb came on. The bulb of, hey, come on, Nancy, go see your TCM, the traditional Chinese medication. Because I've got a Chinese physician that is kind of like family physician that we go to now and then. And I usually go to him like once or twice a year to get my balancing. I believe that yin and yang, all right? It's not only just the mind, because we have a physical body, therefore we need the balancing of yin and yang. So I go to him once, twice a year, sometimes even 3 times a year to do my balancing. And when I was there, horrors of all horrors, I look at my card. I've not been back to see him for like 1.5 years. No wonder I've got this problem. So you see, what I'm trying to get at here is this, that something that's so important, example, my voice, the balancing that's required for my body. I know my own body condition, and yet for some reason I get caught up and I didn't go do anything about it. And then the consequence, even right now, it's almost 2 over weeks, coming to 3 weeks, it's still husky, it's still not 100% of my original voice. So what a silly, I call it silly, what a silly sort of slip, slip of mind. I've sent people there, and yet I said, okay, later when I have time. So I get caught up with stuff. And what a silly idea that something so important and I don't put the time and effort to do it, and I have to suffer eventually. So think about the many things that are really important, and yet we don't do it. And we go about doing a lot of this urgent stuff, or at least have the appearance of urgency. For instance, telephone rings. When a telephone rings, it gives that emergency appearance, and people dash for it. Never mind whether it's a wrong number, never mind even it is not an important call. But as if we expect an important call, but the appearance of urgency. So the same thing with life. We go about doing things that have the appearance of urgency, and they may not be important at all. Example, some people feel that they need to see a certain friend because a friend have not seen you, needed your time, your companion, and so that the appearance of urgency. But when you go there, it's just really a boring affair, or many other things that that has the urgency. So focus your time, your effort on what's important, because when you do that, then you no longer need to deal with the real urgency, so-called the fire. Fighting the fire, right? You don't have to do that. So be mindful. I am for sure from now on, okay, to put time and effort on what I consider as important. All right, give some thoughts. See you next week, and I believe my voice will be back to the original. Stay well. Take care.